Is Walmart just the next Kmart? Just another retailer that was thought to be invincible, that is on a slow trajectory to death? Same store sales flat? Are they about to go negative? They have competition from everywhere. Amazon, dollar stores, food stores, they're all eating their lunch. Let's talk about this. Is Walmart just the next Kmart? Just another invincible retailer that thought could never go down, could never go bankrupt, nothing bad could ever happen to them. They have so much in profit, so much revenue, so much power, so many stores. Are they just going to be another name that is forgotten about a few decades from now? Well, how did we get to this point? So right now, Walmart is looking at flat same-store sales in the United States. They've had trouble growing in the United States for well over a decade. And that's because they started in the 50s and 60s and they built a lot of stores and they already had so much business that you get to a certain point where it's hard to grow. And on top of that, they're getting so much competition from three specific ways. The first being Amazon. We all know about Amazon. Amazon's eaten huge amounts of market share away from them. Amazon's revenue is growing 17-20% a year. And on the general merchandise side is where they're really getting hammered. So I'm talking about things like a new coffee maker, a new vacuum, a new trash can, things like that that you used to automatically go to Walmart. Oh, I'm going to go to Walmart for that kind of stuff. Now, a lot of people, they just go on Amazon and they just order, boop, boop, boop. I know I just bought an espresso maker a few weeks ago and I loved the experience because, you know what? I got to review the prices of everything. I got to compare it with the reviews that people had did. Is that a good product, a bad product and whatnot? Versus going down to a Walmart store and having to go through a parking lot and have some guy ask me if I got some money to give to him, and then look at the products and they have no reviews, so I don't know if this espresso maker is good and this one isn't, and the selection's kind of limited now. And that sounds crazy talking about Walmart having a limited selection, but when you compare it to Amazon, Amazon's got like every espresso maker ever. Walmart's only going to have probably 3 or 4 up there, and then I got to stand in line for 25 minutes at Walmart. It's just not worth it. That's why I order from Amazon, whereas a few years ago I would have went to Walmart. And there are millions of Americans doing the same thing I do. Number 2, they're getting a lot of competition from the dollar stores. And the dollar stores is things like maybe somebody needs a bottle of glass cleaner, so they go to a dollar store for that instead of going to Walmart. Maybe they need a little detergent for their dishwasher or something like that. They might go to the dollar store and get a little bottle of it instead of going all the way to Walmart. So that's another way they're getting competition. And lastly, and this one's really a killer for them, is Kroger. And Kroger is the biggest food retailer in all of America. For those of you who don't know, they own Kroger brand, which some of you know in some states. They own the Smith's brand, which some of you know in some states, and they own Fry's, which some of you will know in some states. And Kroger has taken a lot of market share away from Walmart the last couple of years. And that's after Walmart, during the recession, 2008, 2009, 2010, they took a lot of market share away from Kroger. And Walmart's grocery business was going gangbusters, and that was really the one area that Walmart's business was growing, and now Kroger's taken that away from them, and that's what we have now. So the second piece is wages. Wages are going up for Walmart. Walmart's already announced they're going to raise employee wages, and they could be looking at a lot more increase in wages if a Democratic candidate gets in. Hillary Clinton's talking about $12 minimum wage. A $12 minimum wage is a lot more than most Walmart employees make currently. Bernie Sanders talking about $15 minimum wage. $15 is way above what the average Walmart employee makes. So when you have sales that are flat or decreasing, which could be coming, and then you have wages that are going higher, that is like the worst case scenario if you're a retailer. That is your way to a slow death. Your expenses going up, your revenue going down, your profits getting killed, and there's not a lot of profit in retail. You have to sell a lot of crap to make any profit in retail. Anybody that's worked in retail knows that. So I'm just a participant. It will be fun to see how it all plays out, unless maybe you're a Walmart shareholder and it doesn't play out too well over the next decade. We shall see. JCPenney's, they made over $1 billion in profit in 2007. 7 years later, 2014, they lost over $1 billion. That's how quick it can happen in retail. That is how quick things can change completely. One day you're on top of things, you think you're the greatest, you're making over $1 billion profit. A few years down the line, you've had $1 billion loss and you could be looking at losing the entire company. So things can change very fast in retail. Let's see how it all plays out. Thank you for watching this, subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Financial education channel, we talk about business subjects, financial related subjects. For you subscribers, share this video with your friends and family. I know you can't be the only one in your inner circle who talks about this kind of stuff. I want to really get, good debates going on here and whatnot. And have a great day.